Hello everybody, today we're going to be looking at this very nice brand new Denkyu lighting, 250 watt probe start non-UV shielded metal halide bulb. Just like my Denkyu lighting 175 watt probe start protected metal halide bulb that I made a video of last week, this bulb is rare because it has a universal operating position arc tube and the bulb is open rated. Anyways, this particular bulb here was bought off eBay for $9, which was super cheap for a metal halide bulb if I'm allowed to say that. But anyways, let's go ahead and read the etch now and not waste any more time here and see what makes up this protected metal halide bulb. So I'm going to point it into some light source so we can get a better view of the Lampetch. So obviously we have our company name on the top, which is obviously Denkyu Lighting. Love the logo, which is pretty cool. On the second row we have our bulb description. And then of course on the bottom row we have our manufacturing date and ballast type. I'll read the lamp description out loud to tell you what it means altogether, because there's a lot of stuff that not a lot of people understand. But anyways, MP meaning metal protected, right there, and then our 250 tells me that that is the wattage, and then our operating position is universal, that's for the arc tube, and then our base type is the Mogo base. It's the EX39 base, since this is an open rated probe start Mogo based metal halide lamp. Right there you can see the base is different compared to an enclosed rated probe start metal halide bulb. And then of course we have our color temperature listed after that. It's 4000 K or cool white. And then of course our bulb shape altogether. It is the elongated dimple 28, just like my 175 watt bulb that I made a video of last week. And then on the bottom row is our manufacturing date of this lamp, manufactured in September of 2013. So that was over 7 years ago. So 7.5 years ago to be exact, because it is now March, which is ridiculous. And then of course on the far right, on the bottom row, is our ballast. It is the M58, and it is open rated since there is the letter O, of course, and then of course you can see there is a shield around the arc tube, which I think is very safe and very reliable. So very nice if you ask me. Not very much on this Lampetch if you ask me. Anyways, now that we're done looking at the Lampetch, let's go ahead and see what the construction has to offer with this lamp. First off, we have our base, which powers the lamp. It is an exclusionary EX39 base with a rough ceramic insulator. So there you go. And then of course we have no bulb glue, torqued it onto the base, other than just, torquing it onto the base, and yeah, that's how they make these lamps. And then of course we have our stem, which is supported by these metal straps / bars. You can see right here. And then it goes all the way around the dimple, and it circles around at least one loop a bit, so it goes around the dimple, of course. And then of course we have our probe start resistor. It's a little, I should say that this is like a switch. This basically switches on when it needs to ignite the lamp, and then it switches off, and then it goes to the other electrode of the arc tube. And I'm not sure what this pointy thing is, this piece of metal, but if anybody knows what that is, let me know in the comments below, because I'm just curious to find out. I'm still trying to research more about these lamps, even though I've known them for 2 years, over 2 years. And then of course we have some straps supporting the arc tube, and some more straps supporting the shield. You can see a little tip around the arc tube right there, and this is a universal burn position arc tube, because you can see the 2 coatings of ceramic on one end, on both ends, excuse me. Then we can see our probe circuit right here, and in the arc tube. You can see a little bit of a damaged bi-electrode right there because of those halides. And you can see the main electrode right there, covered in mercury, right there. And you can see all the halides on the bottom. And of course you can see the top electrode right there. It's not covered in mercury, which is a pretty, not so much of a surprise, excuse me. Didn't know what to say there for a second. So then we have our air filters here, just in case if any bad air goes inside the bulb, or if there was a leakage, the bulb would turn off or something. So anyways, our arc tube is right here. Very nice looking arc tube if you ask me. So anyways, I believe that is what the construction has to offer. Now I'm going to give you some specifications about this lamp, and then I will turn it on for you guys. So anyways, this particular bulb here produces 21,000 lumens, just like a regular 250 watt probe start enclosed rated metal halide lamp. This one's open rated, so that's nice. So anyways, the lifetime on this lamp here is 10,000 hours, just like my 175 watt probe start metal halide lamp that I made a video of last week. And after that, we have our color temperature, which is listed on the Lampetch. I already told it out loud, and it's 4,000 Kelvin, or cool white, whatever you want to call it, or bright white, or whatever. I consider calling it cool white, because that's why. So, anyways, I do believe, yes, this bulb is dimmable. This bulb here is dimmable, and this bulb here is compatible with both electronic ballasts and electromagnetic coiled ballasts, primary or secondary coil ballasts. And that's the ballast that I'm going to be using to power this lamp with. So anyways, I believe that is that. I don't have anything else in mind to say. So now I am going to go ahead and give this lamp a shot and see how it starts up, and I will put the rest of the info / specifications about this lamp in the description below of this video. So now I'm going to go ahead and screw this lamp into my fixture. And this bulb I've had since last week. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and screw it in. You can see that the support is not very good. You can see it's bent a little bit. And I've noticed this with a lot of metal halide lamps made by other companies like Sylvania and all of that. I've seen Sylvania, I've seen the construction on Sylvania metal halide lamps. Their construction is a little bent. And I've noticed it with a lot of Sylvania metal halide lamps. So anyways, I'm going to put my welding goggles on, and then I'll shut this light after that, so we can get a better view of the light turning on. There we go. Sorry about the delay. I just had to get through some objects that were in my way, but I managed to get to the light and turn it off. So anyways, let's go ahead and set the camera right here so you can get a good view of the arc tube. And this arc tube here is not very, good, or something like that, I should say. Well, it's because of the fact that this bulb has a delay when it turns on. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set the camera right here and stabilize it real quick. Let me put my welding goggles on for safety purposes, because this bulb produces 21,000 lumens, which is ridiculously bright. You do not want to stare at this bulb with your naked eyes. You want to wear some type of eyewear. Anyways, I believe that is that. So now, enough of me talking, let's go ahead and turn on this brand new probe start protected metal halide lamp. Here we go. So the lamp is pretty much at its point that it has reached full brightness now. So as you can see, this bulb is super bright and it gives off a nice 4000K cool white color. So anyways, as you can see, this lamp here lights up this room super nicely in very nice cool white. So anyways, as you can see, the shield is not UV filtered because it doesn't produce a nice blue glow, just like you see on Venture Uniform Pulse Start Protected Metal Halide lamps. I have a couple of those in my collection. Anyways, I also wanted to point out that these arc tubes are not very great, and sometimes these lamps shut off on a rare occasion. They just like cycle like high pressure sodium bulbs. Anyways, I believe that's that. I just wanted to say I really hope you enjoyed this video of this brand new Denkyu lighting 250 watt probe start protected / non-UV shielded metal halide bulb. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you all very much for watching.